Ellie, what are you doing here? You ready to work for the day? Hey? Hi, I'm Vicki Macdermid. Welcome to Victoria's Stables. And today we're going to talk about my program called EQiLead. So it's EQ for emotional intelligence, I, because it is all about self, and lead, how to develop leaderful behaviours. So horses, traditionally we would consider horses are prey of all and predator of none. So they're highly sensitive to their environment, and we form part of that environment. So how we breathe, how we behave, our physical interactions are reflected or played back to us by the horse's reactions. And if we want to learn how to behave with individuals, with other people, then the horses are great teachers for that. But all of this, as it is with when we're working with people, it really is an invitation. I'm really inviting her to take part in this. I'm not forcing her. You can't force a horse really to do anything that they don't have at least some willingness to do. They're too big, they're too powerful, and if it comes to a matter of if it comes to a point of it being a strength challenge, they're going to win. So we don't want it to be a strength challenge. We want it to be by invitation. We want to invite them to take part, and so therefore there has to be something in it for them. Why would they? We want to make it comfortable for them. We want to build their confidence, and we want them to come out feeling good about it as well. And that's what you do when you work with people. You can force people to do stuff by withholding wages, making them, I don't know, you can't have the whip out on them all the time, although sometimes you might feel like doing that with your workers. So we have to create and initiate alternative approaches to get that willingness to occur without force. And what a great workforce that is if everyone's working together willingly, cooperatively, participating, contributing, and the biggest word at the moment seems to be engaged. So employee engagement. That's what this is about. And because of my background, which is a corporate environment, worked in a professional services firm for a very long time, I could translate what was going on with the horses and people in the ring to the workplace. And I thought, this is real stuff. And the horses don't have a filter. They don't stop to think about things. They react at the time. And so then I was doing a Masters in Entrepreneurship and Innovation through Pitcher Partners, and God love him, Professor Murray Gillen allowed me to do my research paper on what horses teach us about leadership. If we are to have real impact in the presence of, say, AI, then the things that will make a difference for individuals and companies is around the ability to connect, know yourself, and the whole EQ framework. And so this specifically, working with the horses, specifically relates back to that emotional intelligence framework, and that's why it's important.
Learn myself personally, learn to step back. I tend to be a little bit bossy, leadership with animals and work. Take a step back and see what other people are willing to offer and be a little bit more open-minded. I think that's definitely what I got out of today, absolutely.
I think when I first got in with the horse, I was really timid and it didn't really respond to me, but I had to recognise what I was doing and what the horse was doing and try and connect with the horse to get it to do what I wanted it to do. And I work with a lot of competent people at work, so it's a good lesson in leadership, I suppose. If I'm not confident in what I'm doing and what I'm saying and aware of myself and the other person, then it will be hard to progress many things at work.
A takeaway that I got was probably, I guess, the connection that you have with horses and how important that is in relating that to workplace and workplace environments. There's a lot that you can actually learn from horses and connections that you have with them that do actually then transfer to workplace relationships as well. And I guess I've been a horse person for as long as I can remember, but I have not really ever thought about it in that context before and relating it to a workplace. So it was actually really interesting for me to kind of, I guess, think a little bit outside the square for what is normal for me, and yeah, learn a few different things that I guess you can take away as a positive when you are looking at in a workplace environment.
Recommend this to anyone else?
Yes, 100%. 100%. It was, like I said, to bring horses into it, I would never have thought to do that. But I absolutely see the benefits of how that can relate to the workplace, and everything that was done with the horses today was very relatable to the workplace. So 100%, I thought it was fantastic. Great idea.